Okay, this month, while it's free, if you're a new subscriber, if you're a paid subscriber, you still pay. Triple H and Stone Cold Steve Austin. Was as good as the one with Vince? No, but Stone Cold and the Vince, tremendous amount of history and a lot more information you can pull from Vince McMahon than you can Triple H. Triple H was a bit more defensive. A lot of times it was, Royal Rumble Roman Reigns. They're like, it's like, at the end of the day, it comes down to the thoughts and opinions of one person. That person is Vince. Very often, if it was negative, he kind of went, we come with a bunch of ideas, but at the end of the day, it's Vince. Vince is the person who puts a stamp on it and says, it's happening, or puts a stamp on it and says, nope, come back, something entirely different. There's a lot of that great amount of plugging for NXT. Trips Moore said that NXT is the way that he wants wrestling. But he knows who he's catering his audience to. He knows who's watching it. Which is odd because when I'm watching NXT, my first thought is everybody could watch NXT. Young fans, old fans, new fans, men, women, children, everybody can watch NXT. There's no blood. There's no severe over-the-top violence. There's no sexual content. There's pretty much everything that you need for a good action-packed story. There's no profanity. The crowd is always white hot. He did talk about how the way NXT is set up, it's set up with the exact same sort of rigging that you see on Raw, that you see on SmackDown. Same sort of camera placement, ramp style, everything that you also see at WrestleMania. The only difference is going to get bigger. That's it. Because everything else is done the same. You talk about working with some of the new guys, and he was like, when it comes to a promo, he's like, some guys, you give them stuff, they spit it out. Other guys, you let them do their own thing. NXT, a lot of it is, here's a bullet point, go out there and make them. Which part of Alice's promo is actually that nice, short, crisp feel to them. If you're walking out there, it's like, okay, you are going to have a match with Adrian Neville. Okay. You've got some history. I'm going to give you 45 seconds. Talk about why this match with Adrian Neville is important. It was great. I want to hear those sorts of things. I saw him with the new guys. He does use Finn Balor's real name. He was helping them through here's how your entrance can do this, that, and another thing. He was blown away. He's like, I never thought. He said, in Japan, it's just go out there and do your thing. It's not, this camera is here, do a move facing this way. And, lots of really great, more technical insights more than anything else. Some of the big questions should China be in the Hall of Fame? Triple H is like, yes. However, he's like, the moment you're like, oh, he's like, well, my daughter goes, oh, who's China? Does a Google search. She was left with business, what happened afterwards? You could make the play that for Sunny, Tammy said, she got in the Hall of Fame and went on hard times, and now she kind of will strip tease on Skype for you for money. Not as bad because it happened to the host Hall of Fame. So there's no bad blood between him and CM Punk on his side. You also mentioned, Warrior was tough to get a hold of. Bruno was kind of tough to get a hold of, but he got him in the Hall of Fame. The word association part was done very well. Although I actually really enjoyed it. They again was like, I'm gonna have to cut you off, and he was like, what? I'm a stroke around here? We'll go for a few more minutes. Nice topical. It actually worked pretty well. I'm almost thinking they should do this maybe once a quarter. Sit down with somebody and be like, hey, what are your thoughts? He said, who do you have in here? Is Vince? No, it's Kevin Dunn. Nah, forget him now. I got this. We'll go a few more minutes longer. Nice, great stuff. If you have the network, I definitely recommend watching it. If you don't have the network, you can sign up for free for the month of February. Yes, they will ask you for a credit card. Remember to cancel if you don't want to spend $10 to get to WrestleMania. And pretty good podcast.